Welcome to a new session of creating content in the cloud with Eliud. Living in this new normal, creating content in the cloud is imperative. Working from home is difficult, and we have learned that. So, just to learn how to do it, we have invited today Kevin Oromeyer. Kevin Oromeyer is the technical principal for media and entertainment customers from Teradici. He's gonna give us an intro in how to do it effectively. So, hey Kevin, thank you for being here, and it's a pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, it's great to be here. I'm doing well, doing well. You know, it's going to be good to be working with you guys and or working with you on this series and specific to talk about some virtual workstations in the cloud. I'm very excited. So
perfect. So I challenge you. I challenge you to describe an idea in 1 minute. Are you ready?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. So, what is this concept, Kevin? What is this concept of next generation VDI? Why is that important for creating content in the cloud?
Yeah, I think that's a great question, and you know, we've all known VDI as it was, you know, in the past. You know, working with VDI, working with generalized workloads, making sure that our customers are able to work remotely. There's a multitude of technologies out there that allow you to do that in a standard mode. What we're doing with Teradici these days is we're jumping into a next generation of being able to do higher graphics, higher resolutions, higher frame rates. And that translates over to directly to media entertainment and high graphics workloads. Specific to what we're doing with our PC over IP protocol is giving our customers the ability to take those workloads either from the cloud or on-prem and deliver them in that same high fidelity, high resolution, high frame rate experience to anywhere in the world. And I think it's very important to understand that you know, traditional VDI, the way that maybe some of our competitors were doing things, aren't necessarily the way that we're going to be able to do it moving forward. Just because of the need for those higher resolutions, higher quality of color, the old terrestrial way of doing things with that VDI isn't necessarily the way that our customers are going to be able to adopt those technologies today. And that's where we come into play with Teradici Cloud Access software. Cloud Access software is a new way of doing VDI. It's not the traditional way of doing an H.264, you know, good enough protocol. It's better than best is what we like to call it. A way of doing things outside of the box of traditional VDI. You know, when we look at traditional VDI, we look at, like I said, generalized workloads, things for office products, just text-based VDI. But what people are needing today is they're wanting to play videos in their sessions. They're wanting to work with applications like Maya, Nuke, Adobe Premiere, AutoCAD. You know, the traditional way of doing VDI just won't cut it for those types of workloads. We need something that has a higher fidelity and the ability to be able to send those pixels at a higher performing rate. And that's what Teradici is doing with Cloud Access software.
Perfect. That's great, Kevin.
Thank you for listening. In the next session, we will have a super speaker. His or her perspective is gonna give us another interesting point of view in how to content create in the cloud. Stay tuned.